Hi, this is the business news segment on India Roundup, and my name is Paloma Quadras with the headlines this week. And now, an in-depth look at the work-from-home policy shift. One of India's largest software companies, Tata Consultancy Services, has said that by 2025, only one-fourth of its total workforce will be required to come to office for work, as many companies now opt for the work-from-home policy in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic. Rajesh Gopinath, CEO of Tata Consultancy Services, said, by 2025, only 25% of our associates will need to work out of our facilities at any point of time. Every associate will be able to realize their potential without spending more than 25% of their time in a TCS office. Many global companies have also said that they are looking to recalibrate their strategies and will encourage employees to work remotely as the coronavirus pandemic lockdown makes it possible to work from home. However, some companies are skeptical about the permanent work from home. Recently, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said that permanent home from work may impact employees' health negatively, adding that companies which ask employees to work from home entirely will just be replacing one dogma with another. He is focused on three major considerations of how the nature of work is changing amid the pandemic: how collaboration happens, how learning happens inside companies, and how to ensure employees aren't burning out. Microsoft will allow employees to work from home freely for less than 50% of their working week, and managers will be able to approve permanent remote work. Kathleen Hogan, Microsoft's Chief People Officer, said, "We will offer as much flexibility as possible to support individual work styles, whilst balancing business needs and ensuring we are living our culture." The company also said that most employees' work schedules were also flexible, meaning that start and end times for workdays were no longer standard. Flexible working hours will be available without manager approval, adding that some roles still require access to Microsoft offices, hardware, data centers, and in-person training. Manu Vatwa, CHRO of Sony Pictures Networks India, said, "Our endeavor is to hear the voices of our employees while catering to their health, well-being, and sustenance." The company sent wireless headsets to each of its employees across India. It has also revised benefits to suit the work-from-home setup, such as raising the limit of reimbursements for home internet and mobile device costs. Wadhwa said Sony is instituting changes that will make remote working sustainable for good. Other companies provided sales staff who need to be out in the field a sanitization allowance, so employees can buy sanitizers, gloves, face masks, and anything else needed to keep them safe. Some companies have launched new policies giving employees a choice to work remotely up to 75% of the time, not just for the current times, but beyond COVID-19. Some companies delivered ergonomic chairs and compact tables to its employees who lived nearby. Those who lived elsewhere got a limit for reimbursement to buy necessary furniture or tech accessories depending on employees' requirements. Some companies are re-evaluating their compensation package by reworking elements of compensation to make them more relevant to the times, such as cutting down the amount of leave travel allowance provided to employees and replacing part of the LTA with allowances to pay for home office infrastructure. Many employees have been working from couches and beds, so were given virtual consultations to assess their home environment, workstations, and infrastructure to make them more comfortable. Many companies recognize that working from home has led to employees working longer hours with fewer breaks between virtual meetings and calls, possibly leading to greater anxiety and stress. So some companies have introduced an additional day off to help employees cope with the fatigue brought about from working from home. Sony Pictures introduced a policy where every quarter employees must take 3 days of mandatory leave, called Mandays. The goal is to ensure that staff take meaningful time away from their screen, even if they are not physically going anywhere. In addition, they introduced 0 hours during the work week to be decided by the employee. At this time, the employee is not expected to respond to calls, emails, or messages. The employees can also choose to have a no-meeting day, one day when you do not have burnout from the screen in front of you. Deutsche Telekom Digital Labs also introduced an open leave policy which allows for unlimited leave in the year without losing pay. The reason being, given how the medical situation is, you never know who needs leave and when. Thanks for joining me today. Do like and comment below. Don't forget to watch our other programs on India Roundup. And till we meet again, stay safe and take care.